Hello again. It's March the 8th and I've come into Danes Dyke. All seem to be in here with that little fella there. Come here, Bob. Good boy. Come here. Come here. Look at him. Give me that look. Come on, this way. He's not keen on going off the path. So I've come in here. There he goes. And specific reason. I've had about 3 accounts over a number of years of people seeing a sphere of white light, luminous white light, in and around this area. A little bit further down, if I'm being truthful. But nevertheless, individuals unconnected to one another claiming they've seen a sphere of white light. So why am I here today? Because I've told you most of that before. Because in the last few weeks there's another account. I'm not going to go into great detail about it today because I need more information, but it was literally a couple of weeks ago, and on this occasion I'm told it frightened the people who saw it so much that they ran out of the dike, and I'm told it was in pursuit. This obviously still got to gather more information before I can get into this, and I've got to watch this lunatic here. Bob, come here. Look. Pretend that we're looking at something else. This might get him interested. Here. Here, look. Here. There he goes. Come on. Here. Here. Fetch your stick. There you go. He's getting that head on where he thinks he can do what he wants. We're going to get him a GoPro, and then he can do what one of the listeners in chat suggested and let him do his own little investigations. Because he's funny, isn't he? Well, I think he is. Puts a smile on my face. Well, actually, he won't put a smile on my face, because if he does a runner and I have to find him, bearing in mind I don't smack him, but he's just getting that head on him. So yeah, sphere of white light pursuing not just one person but a group of people who left the dike hastily after seeing it. I told they heard voices as well, which is interesting because I've just been covering the kind of disengaged voice phenomena that people are hearing on the cliff tops at Bempton, and I've got a number of witnesses, all unrelated to one another once again, who are claiming that they're hearing voices. And I don't think it's any kind of mental illness. I think they're actually hearing these voices. Oh, the trees come to grief here. You can fully understand why landowners don't want you in these areas when you look at how people leave it. Look, absolutely makes you sick. You know, I used to watch this tree when it was growing and people were lighting fires and slowly reducing it to what it is today, and living things. And why do it? But they do. Okay, we might come back to this shortly. Just leave it at that for now. Thank you. We've walked quite deep into this now, and obviously all I'm doing is having a wander and just getting a feel for area. I don't for 1 minute think anything will occur, but nevertheless it's still good to visit these areas where things have been seen. I've just put Dog on his lead because he's just found some fox poo and decided it would be good to roll in it, didn't you? Not a good idea really, is it? But yeah, we'll head up this hill now. Come on, and we'll see what's waiting up here for us. Obviously more of the same. There we go. Keeps you fit at least, doesn't it? Let's have a look. you know, when you consider, let's just jump to big cats for a moment, and you look at this gauze. Nobody's going to go into that. You won't even send your dog into it. So there's places to get bedded down and hide if you really wanted to. And these things obviously do. So we'll just keep going. Got to the top of that now. Branches of pulled fence down. And we're going to go into the other side. And I'll tell you about two blokes who were in here a few years ago when they heard a growl that unnerved them enough to leave this bit of woodland. So we'll pick this one up shortly. Okay, thank you. So, wind's picked up a bit and I've only come up to the top of the dike, but this is the little bit of woodland where in about 2011 two guys were in, didn't see anything but heard a growl around here. Heavy growl. Alright, let's assume it were a dog. There's nothing to say it wasn't, and in all probability that's what it could have been. But in view of what other people have experienced in and around these locations, it's interesting nevertheless. I'm just wading through here. It's a little bit sludgy, but it's like a swamp when it's been raining. There's water hanging now. Just make sure you don't find any more fox poo, because get out of it. He seemed to think that were worth rolling in. Come on, Bob, Bush, come on. So yeah, we've got prime area if we wanted to look for any prints or anything, and I'd be the first person to be showing you if I'd found any, but not seen anything. So these things can't be ghosts. If they're here, they're very elusive. But we have just been talking about this sphere of light in Danes Dyke, and then we get on about the White Lady of Danes Dyke. And the more and more you speak to people, I'm on about in present time obviously, nobody talks about seeing the apparition of a woman. They talk about a sphere of light. So that's what I believe was seen a few weeks ago in here. And we'll just keep wandering through, and we might pick it up later, we might not. Look at him. He's not very happy now because I've told him off. Come here, just stay there. How long do you think we can hold him? Not long. I know the wind is going to absolutely play havoc with the audio, but come here, Bob. What I like here, just wait for him. Come on. This is where you want one of them black woolen coats on like Bob. Hey mate. Yeah, come on. But audio or not, what I like about this is I'm walking along the top of something that early man, the Neolithic man, excavated by hand using stone tools over 3,500 years ago. And when I say things like how good is that, it's, you know, when it's in proper context, it's absolutely amazing. Bobbie, this way. Here he is again, look. Absolute, he's an athlete. That's what you want. We all need one of these coats on us. Look at it. It's adapted for the wind, isn't it, Bob? Get going. Go on, watch out. Mice. Get them mice. I think he even knows what a mouse is, you know. We'll just have a look down here. And just briefly, might end up not using this because the audio will be so bad. Oh, here, Bob, look. Here. Here, look. There, look at him. He's after the stick. He's got it. That's a good boy. See, comes up there like a tractor. Absolutely amazing. Let me have it, Bob. Let me have it. Where is it? No, you're supposed to let me have it. Get off. Here. One more go. Go on. How about that? Come on then. Come on. It's brilliant, isn't it? You've got to laugh. So, there he is. This chair, that's a mouse to Bob. We'll do it one more time. There's it, come on. He's found it. Proper bloodhound, he's on the trail of the stick. Come on, old lad. Go on, get going. So just a walk and a talk about very little really, but it's just great to be out in these locations, sharing this amazing scenery with you guys. Danes Dyke, 2.5 mile Neolithic earthwork that cuts Flamborough Head off from the mainland. You know, in ancient times, imagine cutting this out, imagine working with stone tools. You can't even get people to dig an hole at Sidert Road. In 2024 we have 4 people stood watching 1 man working. I wonder how they'd have tackled this. Kind of makes you think, doesn't it? Almost done now in Danes Dyke. We've had a great walk, myself and Bob, and now I'm just going to head down there, up there on final leg. I think I'll let him off his lead so that I don't have to worry about him. Oh gosh. Come on. Off we go, Bob. Down here, come on. Come on. Come on, Bob. Got to go up here now. This is where you wish you'd got 4 legs. Like dog, a bit more traction. Or you wish you'd got an husky or something to pull you up. But we can still do it. Even at 61-year-old. Let's have a look. So that's a badger set here, look. It's interesting. Few leaves in entrance. I don't think it's been used for a bit. So let's get on top. There we go. Right, and don't forget, if you like what we're doing, it's dead easy and it's totally free. Press the like and subscribe, and let's keep these short films about myself and Bobbie's adventures coming.